Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome the frick back. We are here to listen to Sleep Token Damocles. Just be ready for some more heartbreak, I'll just say that. With that said, before we jump in, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with all of that said, let's jump into it.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
Lovely
When the
layering.
river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if
Gorgeous
I can't
piano.
get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
It's so much like lighter, and because what came out before Damocles was Caramel, and for me, and I think for a lot of people, that was a really heartbreaking song. But this is like completely flipped in the opposite direction, where you've got this gorgeous piano, you've got obviously Vessel's beautiful clean vocals going on, and it's interesting because like it feels very sweet and light, and but when you read the lyrics, it's not so sweet and so light, you know, because if you look verse 1, well, I've been waking up under blades. It's like a tongue twister. Blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. If you don't know what Damocles, what the representation for that is that there was a legend, the Sword of Damocles, that refers to and basically, like, the meaning of it is an ever-present and imminent danger or peril, and it's often symbolized by a sword dangling by, like, a thread over someone's head. So it's kind of this suggestion of just constant danger. So, like, something bad could happen at any time. According to what I looked up on the Google. But according to legend, Damocles is a leader of a vast Roman army. Apparently. He wasn't even slain by a sword. He was slain by a spear. Interesting. But, I mean, the song is called Damocles. It's not called Damocles' sword, but the way, like with the lyrics, you know, the lyrics saying I've been waking up under blades, I'm assuming it's kind of talking about, you know, that sword, kind of the ever-present looming of, like, it's kind of like that saying, like the next shoe's about to drop, you know, like imminent dangerness. And it feels like falling into the sea. Oh, no, wait. Did we ever? Oh, I got 2 lyrics in and I went on a tangent. Typical. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the ocean from outer space in seconds to me, and I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. His rhyming is just like impeccable. When the river runs dry and the curtain is called, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. It's almost, again, this is just how my lens sees this, and your guys' view on this may or is different, but based on also the song that they released before this, so Caramel, when they talk about the river runs dry and the curtain is called, come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got this problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone, and who will I be when the empire falls? It makes me think of it makes me think that they're talking about, what happens at the end of this journey. Not necessarily life, but like the journey of the band, Like, who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Like, is it it almost makes me feel like it's like this fear of the next chapter, like after, the band has told their story and made their music, and maybe, like not all bands, keep making music until, 40 years have passed, So I'm curious if it's kind of this inner dialogue of fear of the future. Fear of the future is a very common fear to have. I'm like, I know I have it. But it just kind of sounds like we're hearing this inner dialogue from Vessel about his fear of future after the band, like, is this all that I am? Kind of fear. Let's continue though.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
It ain't boring, mate.
Golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same.
Again, it's like this.
And it feels like falling into the deep.
Self-doubt.
From somewhere way up over the peak.
Insulting themselves. Assuming that's what we think.
Days on repeat until the tape runs out on me. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is
God. Okay, we gotta go back. We definitely gotta go back. Okay, so so there's the pre-chorus. We had heard those lyrics before. Sorry, I shook the entire table. I was like, ah! But I was talking over the pre-chorus But the pre-chorus was lyrics we'd already heard. I think it just repeated myself. That's where my brain is at today. But I was saying stuff because I was like, it's such a, and don't get me wrong, I think we all have kind of, had this self-doubt, kind of like dialogue about what other people may or may not think that they haven't told you, but you're assuming the worst, Because he goes, well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. I'm like, who commented that to you, that it's stuck in your brain so hard that it's in a song? Like, I'm gonna just say, like, Vessel, if you're listening, you can tell those people to go F themselves. Because, like, I get it. Like, and that's one of the reasons why I actually don't go into my YouTube comments too often. Because there are always going to be people that no matter what you do, it's never enough. And I think it's such a hurdle to go to get over. And it's one that you probably have to get over multiple times in your journey of whatever you're doing. Especially if it's something like making music or making content or, making movies, like you name it. Whenever, like, but it just hurts my heart hearing that, because it's like, no, you can't always be killing the game for one, and that's normal. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, your journey up until this past album and this album, where people were discovering you and falling in love with you, and then all of a sudden the world now knows about you and is also falling in love with you, that expectation is so effing heavy to continue to put out music that is gonna, be mind-bending, but it's all a journey, like, and it's not like you're at the top of the mountain the whole time. There's a climb, and then you go and have a little reprieve, and then you come back up to another mountain, and then that other mountain's different. Now we're talking about mountains. But anyways, that hurts my heart a bit, as you could probably tell because I'm ranting about it. But I do like how this song is progressing. Like, in the beginning, it's very soft, and we still get moments of that softness, but it's definitely getting heavier. And it's especially that chorus part, like, the pace of it feels like is also getting faster. So it's not only is it getting more heavier, but it's also getting faster. It has this kind of like, to me, it's creating almost like a bit of a manic kind of sound to it. And then we get to the bridge. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. That also gets me because, some people love just, sitting with themselves. But when you've got these demons in your head, the silence is terrifying. And then it goes on to say, well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. Again, that makes me also think of Caramel, the song, and how he kind of depicted, I'm getting everything that I've worked for, but at the same time, there are so many demons that come with that. And the struggle of moving forward through that and pushing through that, and also like trying to, like move forward in one piece. But let's finish this up.
Feels like hell when the river runs dry and the curtain is cold. will I know if I can't see
The layering of those vocalizations.
air and choke on it all? No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the dawn and days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Okay, wait. Yeah. It kind of makes me think of that line there where he says, when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. The clipping back and forth of that. Okay. That was beautiful. It was sad. It was interesting. It was soft, but also obviously it had those heavier parts. But I really liked that. And I think it's really interesting too that we're getting this side of Vessel. Like it feels like he's letting us see it all, you know, like the good and the bad that is happening kind of internally with him. So it's a beautiful song, but it's also a bit heartbreaking because there's always truth when you make music on where it's coming from, what it's inspired by, and things like that. But yeah, y'all are guys. Yeah, I think I've said everything I want to say about that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Episode! It's not an episode. Next music video. Reaction. What's wrong with me today? Bye, guys.